Question number 3, beach driving. Is it a panacea that can increase beach tourism, or is it a yearning from longtime residents for an era that has passed? That's question number 1 that you're going to answer. Question number 2 is, what improvements are you advocating to enhance the beach tourism?
Okay. I'm
And
first.
that's John. Yes, it's you.
Yeah. My father had dealt with this being the risk manager of Daytona Beach, and he dealt with different accidents that happened on the beach, and they were quite costly for the city. Uh, but I do know that people do come here and they want to park on the beach, and they want the convenience of it, and that's a big part of Daytona Beach. What I would like to do is to keep the beach driving, but of course have it enforced as much as possible and keep people as safe as possible. And I'd also like to say, unless I'm really mistaken, that the county now runs the beaches. So they are in charge of the beach patrol and all that stuff. Unless I'm very off base, that's the way it works. So the city doesn't do that, but I think the city would want to encourage the keeping, at least for me, the keeping of beach driving.
Okay. And you didn't answer whether or not it's a panacea for beach tourism?
I think it is. I think it does. The uniqueness of it. And I remember I was in New York and we visited here in 1977. I was 12. And we were told in New York, I was sitting at the dinner table and my father said, you can drive on the beach in Daytona Beach. And my mother's eyes just bulged out. And it's like, what? That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. But it's like, yeah, you can drive on the beach. The beach sand is really hard and stuff like that. And we were just like, whoa, this is an interesting place we're going to be seeing. So he kind of prepared us for a Florida visit. And we went to Miami, Daytona Beach. We ate lunch at beachside. So that was interesting. Okay. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. And Monica.
So whenever I do have any family or friends come visit for the first time, that is one of the things that we partake in is beach driving. Unfortunately, since Memorial Day, we've had 2 deaths on the beach, one in New Smyrna and one in Daytona Beach Shores, which my heart goes out to those families. We have diehard advocates for beach driving that think that it's the bloodline of our economy. I think that if we provide options, like we have one area that's a dog beach, one area that's a non-driving beach, and one area that is driving, I think we can make a lot of people happy at the same time. If beach driving were to come up again, I think it's, the people that should vote on what they want to see in their city too. My responsibility is trying to keep people as safe as possible, public safety. Another issue is too, a lot of these bigger hotels, like John said, with the risk, and the insurance, maybe won't invest in an area where there is beach driving. So, I mean, it's like a catch-22. So I see both sides of it. At the end of the day, if it's something that has to come down to doing it or not, I think it should be put on a ballot for a vote.